artificial intelligence crafted audio and video pieces immersing into narratives as never before. Envision news stories coming alive thanks to artificial intelligence driven virtual and augmented reality, transcending the barriers of traditional storytelling and inviting us into a realm of unprecedented engagement and insight. However, while acknowledging these remarkable strengths, it is essential to be acutely aware of the significant harm that an unchecked artificial intelligence usage in media might introduce to our democracy. And therefore, whatever we do has to be innovation bias, but with responsibility. Artificial intelligence, large language models like humans can have biases. If trained on biased data sets, it mirrors these biases and can propagate these biases. Large language models also lack dynamic real-world data and sometimes have missing data in its training data sets. This often leads to absurd and incorrect inferences by these models, termed as hallucinations. Curating personalized news with the aid of artificial intelligence through enticing, risk-creating echo chambers in our society, limiting our exposure to diverse perspectives. Deepfake technology threatens to distort reality itself, and this will become a huge challenge. And let's not forget the grave ethical conundrums which is being discussed across the globe. If an artificial intelligence, large language models used to inform the public goes astray, who is to blame? How would we hold a model accountable? What will the Press Council do in such cases? To chart a course through this complex terrain, I'm convinced that adopting some specific measures can make a substantial positive difference. First, media organizations will have to relentlessly embed transparency as its core ethos with respect to its content. There should be clear communication on news artifacts which are artificial intelligence generated. Citizens should foremost be aware of the source of the content they are engaging with. Secondly, proactively ensure humans are in the loop. It's imperative for media organizations to deploy artificial intelligence responsibly and in collaboration with human journalists. While artificial intelligence can process and generate content rapidly, the discerning eye and critical judgment of a journalist will be crucial to guarantee the accuracy and integrity of the news we consume. Thirdly, in the field of journalism education, incorporating artificial intelligence into the learning curriculum is now critically important. Journalists must not only master artificial intelligence tools and technologies, but also delve deep into the ethical and legal nuances that accompany the advent of artificial intelligence in news reporting and content creation. And fourthly, media organizations must focus on leveraging artificial intelligence systems which embed within its code cultural contexts. Going forward, seeking and deploying artificial intelligence models which are culturally sensitive, recognizing the nuances of historical, political, and social context, would truly augment the collaborative frontier of both media and artificial intelligence. Ladies and gentlemen, finally, for artificial intelligence to optimally serve us, particularly in the media landscape, its course shouldn't solely depend in the hands of major tech companies or an elite few. We need to consider the ethical, social, and environmental consequence of this technology actively and rigorously as a society. In keeping with the principles of democracy, shaping artificial intelligence's role in society should be a collaborative effort as it resonates with and definitely affects us all. Ladies and gentlemen, as artificial intelligence intertwines with media, the trust of citizens will become the cornerstone to determine where their fleeting attentions land. The critical thinking and valuable experience of journalists will emerge as an invaluable asset. In this era, saturated with information, wisdom will inevitably guide us towards a selective intake. And within this curated consumption, credibility will play the critical and deciding role. Let me conclude by reaffirming my belief in the importance of the fourth state for our democracy. I hope that as media traverses the journey of adapting to this new age, it responsibly informs critical debates which is worthy of a growing and advancing nation, which will be soon a $5 trillion economy and sooner than later a $10 trillion economy. A media which embraces civility, upholds respect, and refocuses on the values that truly matter. A media which creates a unified space where we all converge to debate, discuss, dissent, so that we can decide our path ahead. Let's embrace the future, for in the future it will be as much human as it will be artificial. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your insights. May I now request Honorable Minister of State for Information and Broadcasting, Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairying, Dr. L. Murugan, to please address the gathering.
Honorable Minister of Information and Broadcasting and Sports and Youth Affairs, respected Sri Anurag Thakur ji, Chairperson, Press Council of India, Srimati Justice Ranjana Prakash Desai ji, G20 Serba and ex-CEO Nidhi Ayog, Sri Amitabh Kant ji, Secretary Press Council of India Mr. Auji, members of Press Council of India, senior officers from Government of India, respected journalists, friends from media, ladies and gentlemen, dignitaries, good evening to all. At the beginning, I thank our Honorable Vice President of India, Sri Jagdeep Dhankarji, who graced this function. Honorable Vice President words have enlightened all of us. Friends, today, November 16th, is the National Press Day. On this day, Press Council of India was established. I congratulate the Press Council and the press family on this momentous occasion. A healthy and vibrant democracy promotes a healthy and vibrant press, and a vibrant and professional press ensures the vibrancy of the democracy. That's why the founding fathers of our Constitution have placed freedom of speech as under the fundamental right. The press and responsible press adheres to the norms of journalistic ethics and standards, does a great service in nation buildings, and the Press Council of India has continuously played its role on this. Ladies and gentlemen, in this continuous changing landscape of the technology, the press too have continuously adopted the changes happening within and outside. The evolution of printing technology, the entry of electronic media, and now the digital technology, our press has successfully handled these transitions. The digital media has enormous reach and impact. This Diwali, our Prime Minister, Honorable Sri Narendra Modi ji, appealed the citizen to use the power of digital media to support local talent, encourage the creativity of fellow Indians with vocal for local. Digital media has ensured access to all and availability for all. It has revolutionized the way the news is being made available. The digital landscape is expanding at rapid pace. We in Information and Broadcasting Ministry, under the dynamic leader of Sri Anurag Thakur ji, have continuously using various reforms to remain ahead of the curve. Last week we released Digital Advertisement Policy 2023 also, paving the way for wider government outreach in the digital era. The artificial intelligence is inherent part of the digital revolution. AI-powered technologies can help journalists in several ways. The enormous powers and processing has developed a unique set of abilities to perform human operations. I have seen Indian startups using this AI innovatively to overcome language barriers in many media related activities. So it is the technology that we must carefully look at it. It is the way which we must learn to ride on. Mr. Amitabh Kant has enlightened us on this topic, so I will not add much further. Friends, after all, AI is just a technology. Over last several decades and centuries, various technologies have emerged and got observed in human activities like previous technologies. The AI also has sparked debates on the matters of copyright, creativity, originality, not just economical or political space, but these debates have gone into the realism of philosophy, ethics, morality as well. Our Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi has emphasized the importance of using AI in an ethical manner. Like every other technology, the use of AI also requires ethical human oversight, embedded with strong value-based work culture. And here the role of Press Council of India becomes crucial. It will have to develop ways and means to ensure and uphold professional standards and ethics in the journalism. And I am confident that our journalist fraternity and the Press Council are in the task in this matter. Within these words, I once again congratulate the Press Council and the press journalists on this occasion. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you, sir. May I request Honorable Minister for Information and Broadcasting, Youth Affairs and Sports, Shri Anurag Thakur, to please address the August gathering.
Minister of State for Information and Broadcasting, Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairy, Dr. L. Muruganji, Chairperson, Press Council of India, Shrimati Ranjana Prakash Desai ji, G20 Sherpa and today's keynote speaker, Shri Amitabh Kant ji, Secretary, Press Council of India, Nang Sang Lemba ji, ladies and gentlemen, friends from media, Namaste, a very good evening to all of you. We gather here today at Vigyan Bhavan to celebrate the pivotal role that the media plays in our democratic fabric. Since today's topic is artificial intelligence, so I was tempted to test the use of Chat GPT to draft my speech. However, I assure you, these are my own words. Friends, on the National Press Day, I extend my warm wishes to the media fraternity. It is a day of reaffirmation of our collective commitment to responsible journalism. As Bharat is poised to become the third largest economy in next few years, I look forward to the media playing an increasingly constructive role in not only in highlighting the story of transforming India, but also the hopes, aspirations of billion voices from across various regions and sectors. National Press Day honors the tireless commitments of journalists dedicated to strengthening our democracy. We stand at a crucial point in history, witnessing rapid global evolution driven by advancing technology. But as the Vice President of India in his speech said, that the journalist in India and across the world has played a very, very important role along with the frontline workers, warriors during the COVID-19 pandemic. Many have lost their lives, but they have played their role as a responsible journalist to bring the stories and the facts from the ground to all of us and to the world across. I extend my appreciation to the Press Council of India for fostering a meaningful debate on the today's theme, Media in the Era of Artificial Intelligence, Inviting Diverse Insights. Friends, the digital age has ushered in a new era where artificial intelligence is increasingly used to produce news content. While artificial intelligence undoubtedly adds a new dimensions to news reporting, it is crucial to recognize its limits. In my view, there can be some practical uses of artificial intelligence in its current form, such as the internet is teeming with fake news, and the whole world is grappling with its menace. We are also entering an era of deepfakes, and we have recently seen some examples. So, we are also entering an era of deepfakes and AI generated images and content. It is increasingly difficult for users to identify fact from fiction. Deep learning AI tools can now be used to both source and fact check a story in order to identify fake news. Tools to watermark AI generated content on various platforms, especially that of news media, can also be useful as a differentiating marker to content created by humans. Further, AI has already made some aspects of human intervention in the digital news redundant. Today's creators are increasingly using AI assisted caption tools to caption their video content. AI is also being used to edit audio and video content. AI is also assisting in instant language translations. AI tools are also instantly able to transcribe live press conference and provide text for writing stories or voiceovers. Apart from monitoring of user behavior, finding data patterns in user engagement, and dissemination of targeted news to the end consumer, AI is able to do these roles with ease. As a result, human intervention in the news industry is increasingly needed to review and ensure quality checks wherever there is AI intervention. And here is pertinent to point out that the role of news or the content editor in newsroom can never be fully replaced by artificial intelligence. The nuances of years of experience, context, and oversight that an editor brings will always be a step ahead of artificial intelligence. After all, AI is as good as the data and the algorithms at the back end that defines its deliverables. Friends, the Press Council of India, in its background note, rightly raises concerns about the AI's potential to create convincing deepfakes that propagate fake news and disinformation. It is crucial to ensure that the AI models do not adopt biases from their training data, thus compromising media integrity. Effectively addressing and mitigating these challenges is our collective responsibility, taking necessary precautions to uphold journalistic integrity and ensures the responsible use of artificial intelligence in the media. Friends, India, that is Bharat, is a country with rich tapestry of diversity and has always cherished the principles of freedom, and this extends to the freedom of the press. Our government staunchly believes in upholding the value of the democracy and ensuring that the media operates without undue interference. In fact, Bharat boasts a vibrant and free press, providing a platform for diverse voices and opinions. It is crucial to address the persistent misconceptions propagated by certain Western biases regarding the portrayal of Bharat and its media. The colonial hangover often skews perceptions, and we assert that our media landscape is dynamic, reflective, and stands on its own merit. India's media is a reflection of its cultural richness, and we must take pride in the contributions to make it to the global discourse. However, even as we celebrate the freedom of the press, we cannot turn a blind eye to those who seek to undermine the spirit of our nation. There are individuals and media outlets that consistently spread fake propaganda against Bharat, both domestically and internationally. It is our collective responsibility to challenge such narratives, expose the falsehoods, and ensures that truth prevails. Friends, in the era of artificial intelligence, where technology shapes the way the information is disseminated, it becomes imperative for the media to remain cautious. We live in a world where misinformation can be amplified with a click of a button. Our government encourages the media to adopt a discerning approach, avoiding the pitfalls of sensationalism, and steering clear of narratives that may harm the fabric of our society. We firmly believe that the media must act as a responsible pillar of our democracy, calling out fake narratives in the open. It is essential to safeguard the interest of our nation and avoid providing space to anti-India views that can threaten the unity and integrity we hold dear. As we navigate the evolving landscape of media in the era of artificial intelligence, our government is committed to supporting initiatives that harness technology for the greater good. We envision a media ecosystem that embraces innovation while upholding the values that define our great nation. In conclusion, let us reaffirm our commitment to free, responsible, and dynamic media that contributes to the progress and unity of our nation. On this National Press Day, let us celebrate the power of truth and responsible journalism, working hand in hand to build a stronger and more resilient Bharat. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you, sir. May I now request Shri Nang Sang Lemba Ao, Secretary, Press Council of India, to propose the vote of thanks.
It gives me immense pleasure and great honor to propose the word of thanks to this august gathering here. I, on behalf of the Press Council of India, express my heartfelt gratitude to our chief guest, Honorable Vice President of India, Shri Jagdeep Dhankar sir, for accepting our invitation and gracing the event. I thank him for his presence and sharing his thoughts today. We are sincerely grateful to our guest of honor, Honorable Minister of Information and Broadcasting and Youth Affairs and Sports, Shri Anurag Thakur sir, who despite your busy schedule has found time to grace the occasion with your inspirational, encouraging message on responsible journalism. We are really honored to have you here, sir. My heartfelt thanks to the guest of honor, Honorable Minister of State for Information and Broadcasting and Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairying, Dr. L. Murugan. Sir, for your unstinted support and your gracious presence here today. Thanks for having spared your time to be with us, sir. I would like to take this opportunity to express my sincere thanks to the keynote speaker of the event, Shri Amitabh Kant sir, G20 Sherba, for your intellectual and insightful discourse on the theme of discussion, which shall surely enlighten everyone, especially the media fraternity, while using artificial intelligence tools in its future endeavors. My profound gratitude goes to the Honorable Chairperson, Press Council of India, Srimati Justice Ranjana Prakash Desai, for her valuable directions and support and for being the driving force behind this whole process. I also convey my heartfelt thanks to the Honorable Chairman of Sri Lanka Press Council and his council members who have travelled very long distance and making it possible to attend the event here today. I extend my thanks to all the respected dignitaries, honorable members of the Press Council of India, both former and the present, distinguished invitees who attended this program. Thanks to all of you for gracing the event and making it successful with your presence. I am very grateful to the friends from the media for turning up and giving an excellent coverage to the program. I want to thank the Song and Drama Division, Central Bureau of Communication, for the beautiful rendition of our national anthem. My special thanks to the management team of Vigyan Bhavan for extending their quality assistance and facilities in organizing this function. I would be failing in my duty if I don't thank and express the deep sense of appreciation to the officers and staff of the Press Council of India who have worked so hard for the successful conduct of this event. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Please join us for the high tea.